How to assemble your skeleton kite. This is a great fun kite to fly, but do be sure that you put it together properly before you put it in the air. First, find the bottom spine rod, which is quite sturdy with a cap at one end. Put it through the sleeve in the middle of the kite, through the bridle loop, and connect it to the top spine rod that is already in there. Then fit the end of the rod, you'll have to bend it a wee bit, into the pocket at the bottom of the head. Take one of the two heavier spars with caps at each end, fit that diagonally across the head. You find the bottom pocket in line with the eye, and the top pocket is not the actual top pocket on the head, it's the second one down. So do that one as well, exactly the same way, and they will cross in the middle where that ribbon is. Take the longest of the thin flexible spars, fit that across the middle of the head between the diagonals, and then you'll find those three spars all meet up at the same point. You can take that ribbon, put it around the spars and tie them together, just as if you were tying your shoelaces. Then take the longer of the two remaining flexible spars, put it through the little sleeve near the top of the kite, and then into the two top pockets. That's easily done. Then the remaining flexible spar goes at the bottom of the kite, under the spine, and into the two bottom pockets. When you get it in there, you have finished assembling the head. Now for the skeleton part, the body, that attaches to the head with a Velcro strip. Make sure that you get that attached firmly, line up the Velcro properly and press it down. Then you clip the two lines that hang from the bottom of the head onto the small tabs on the shoulder. The hooks are a little bit hard to do, but once you've got them in there, they'll stay. And when you've done that, the head and body will be firmly attached. Now, you should have one remaining spar that goes into the sleeve on the shoulder. There's already one in there on the other side, and you need to connect the two of them together in the middle of the shoulder blade. Now I've just taken that out to show you. That's the little connector in the middle. Get the two halves together, and then you need to put the capped ends into the pockets on either side. The second one will need a bit of effort. You have to push it in tightly, and there it is. So your shoulder is finished. Move down to the hips. There are two spars protruding from the hips. The shorter one goes into the pocket at the top of the hip. The other side of these spars is already connected, and the longer rod should already be fitted through a sleeve there. If it's not, make sure that it goes through, and then it goes into a pocket at the bottom of the hip. That will then be in a curve. So the other ends, as I said, should already be in there. So if you just check that out, make sure the rod's going through the sleeves there, and your kite is complete. It's all ready for takeoff. Find yourself a breeze, stand with your back to the wind and let it lift off, and have fun.